What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with my boy Chasing Cinema.
Mr. Jane, shoot. Oh, God.
Do it, come. And we got the premiere review screening of
one of the highly anticipated films.
Donald Trump's favorite actor in the world,
Alec Baldwin.
And Boss Baby.
The Boss Baby.
How was it?
So, to be honest, you know, I watch a trailer and sometimes I can gauge if I'm gonna like something. This is one of the times where I was like, ooh, I do not think this is going to be
I don't think it looks good, bro.
You're not alone. And you know what? It's not great, but it was more interesting than I expected it. I think there is, this movie, I keep telling them that it's a movie that sits in limbo. Because there's parts that are like really cute and like really kind of charismatic, like, oh, this is a story about a boy accepting the fact that he has a baby brother, and they have this really cool balance where, you know, in this, they use the older brother's imagination to really kind of bring things to life. So for instance, this little brother is spying on his new baby brother, and all of a sudden it becomes this beautifully animated set piece where he's a ninja and he's like going through these towers, and in the trailer they show you a little bit
the car one,
yeah, and it's like blowing up and all these massive set pieces, but he's just holding on to it, and it's like, that's a really cool, I mean, that's fine, like that's a little cute family film. But then when you actually like think about the story and then like where the second half of the movie takes you, you're just like, what is happening? It is so, it's weird, but it's not so weird that it's not like, it's just in this blend of these two, and it doesn't know if it wants to be more weird or more family oriented. I think, to me, even though I enjoyed it being weird and being different, I think that the family direction would have made a more satisfying film, because I just couldn't believe the world that we're recreating. You know, for instance, like something as simple as like the kid at one point addresses the fact that he knows where babies come from, but in this movie, babies, I guess, arrive by taxi and just knock on the door, and that's how you get kids. But obviously this kid had made like this reference that he knows where babies come from and it's gross and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, so like how do we balance those two kind of things? And trust me, this movie gets way stranger. It ends up in Vegas. Like there's a big, huge thing and a Vegas convention, and
were you there?
There's huge rockets. I was not, unfortunately. But this was a movie that I think is very forgettable. Like I actually saw this movie maybe two Saturdays ago, and as I'm like trying to review it now, like I remember just the feeling of it, but I cannot remember very specific things because it's very forgettable. Yeah. If you want to see something different and you have a kid, I'd say go check it out. Maybe you'll dig it, because you'll be like, oh yeah, this is kind of weird. Just the world that they build. I mean, they're building a, I mean, this is, I guess, kind of a spoiler if you're worried about spoilers for the Boss Baby. They're building a forever puppy, a puppy that never grows up. So it's always a puppy. And you know how they disperse this puppy? They shove millions of them all in this big rocket that they're going to shoot over Las Vegas and over the country and just disperse them all over so no one would want babies anymore. It's just like, what is happening? And there's just an Elvis convention, and it just, there's a bunch of Elvises on a plane. It just gets really, really strange. So a movie that I think does have some heart. I think there is some adorable moments, and you know, the movie really takes this interesting turn at the end. So spoiler alerts. You don't care if I spoil it, right?
No.
Okay. So at the end, you
stop watching if you don't want to know this.
If you don't want to know this. Yeah, this is the very end of the movie. So at the very end of the movie, you find out that the older brother is grown up.
Run, Kent, run.
He's an older brother. The older brother has grown up, and he's actually telling this story to his daughter, who is about to meet her baby sister. So I was like, oh, you know, like this is just this really cute story that this man made up to explain that to his daughter that she's gonna have a baby sister. And then they turn it so it's like, oh no, she's a boss baby too, so it's not fake. And I was like, if they would have went there, I would have done that, because it was this dad's like way of trying to teach about siblings to this young kid. But then they had to do that teaser. I'm like, okay, so is this really an odd world or what? So I don't know. It was a trip. Nothing too spectacular. But if you want something weird, go check it out.
I love it. We also did a review for Scarlett Johansson in the
Shell.
very famous anime Ghost in the Shell.
Click that white eye. Also a bunch of CinemaCon coverage. You can find out what Warner Brothers has in store from us. The Walt Disney Studios. Paramount. on all the other ones because there's a lot. So make sure to go check it out. Interviews are coming this week with people such as John Cena, Salma Hayek, Naomi Watts.
The beautiful Salma Hayek.
The beautiful. Like, the camera doesn't do Salma Hayek justice. John Cena, Charlie Hunnam, Goldie Hawn, Amy Schumer, they're all up there. Make sure to go check it out this weekend.
I love it, and in 7 days it's gonna be it's actually the first.
It's a potpourri of films.
Yes. But it's fun because next week is gonna be very relaxed, and then basically for the next like 8 weeks after that, boom, 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 boom.
Dum, 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 dum.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, ChazinCinema.com is also known as
the Film Lovers website.
Thank you very much.